Hello, everybody. My name is Julie, and I have been meaning to do these walkthrough tutorials for a minute now. So I'm going to start today. And my first video is going to be showing you how to upload a video to YouTube. Simple for those of us who have done it, and simple once you learn exactly what to do. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I'm doing work right now for a realtor client of mine. Her name is Carol Watson. This is her YouTube page that we've created. Now, she's done a lot of really cool videos about properties and neighborhoods and things like that she has featured, and also some cool tip videos. Always love her creativity, so I love helping her out here in any way that I can. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to upload her newest video and make sure that I have everything here set up. And I'm going to kind of walk you through step by step on how I go about doing that. Just give me 1 second here. Make sure that I have the right video posted. Multiple screens comes in very handy when you are doing webinars here. So give me 1 second. And make sure I download it. Apparently I hadn't downloaded the official video, so I need to do that now. So here we go. Actually, I'm gonna pull this screen into the screen review here so you can see what I'm doing. So in case you ever have to download the video first from the file that you came to. So now her videos come from Vimeo is where her video editor puts the videos. So we're gonna download that video. We're gonna want the highest quality possible, especially because we're loading this to YouTube. Now, if you were doing this to like Facebook or any other social media, the 720 HD would be perfectly fine. But since we're pulling this to YouTube, we want best possible. Okay, so now we have the video downloaded. So I'm gonna go here to her page. So first you have to log into your YouTube page, obviously. The login is done through Google nowadays. So you sign into your Google account and you'll have the YouTube thumbnail here in the apps. So what you do is once you're on your page, this icon here in the top right corner is a video with a plus sign that says to create. So what that gives you the option to do is to upload a video or go live. So we're going to upload the video. And hopefully my internet continues to work with us here. So hopefully you're able to see me as well. So we're going to select the video file. And we're going to wait for it to upload. So now you always want to make sure that when you upload a video to YouTube that you're thinking of titles that are going to be easily searchable, right? So you could get as fancy with your title as possible, but if that makes it harder for people to find you, then that's not going to help your YouTube video. So if you think of the #1 search term in YouTube is how to. So if you can somehow incorporate that into your video, if it's relevant, obviously, then you want to be able to do that. But in this case, this is not a how-to video. So this is a video about a particular property that she has, and it's showing kind of like your day-to-day, like what will your day-to-day look like, right? So she goes through different rooms and she goes through different activities and like looks at the view of the property, just to kind of give you a feel of what it would feel like to live there. So what I'm going to do is we're going to look at a couple different things here. So on the MLS listing, it talks about the different parts of the video. So here I'm going to actually skip the title for a second. We're just going to copy and paste the description, right, that she has on the listing itself. So time is now for you to buy this incredible recently updated condo just steps from the ocean. So we have the address of the property as well. So you know what we might do, and a lot of times this is kind of like trial and error, right? You see kind of like how your videos perform for each one, and then you can kind of start to take a look at different titles that appeal to it. So in this situation, I'm going to just list the actual address of the property. mostly because if someone is searching for this property online, I want to make sure that they're able to find the video for it too. So of her walking through. So it's 20 South Ocean Boulevard, beautiful property, by the way. So if you want to live in Florida on the beach, Carol is definitely the person to speak to. So South Palm Beach condo. So now I'm using all these terms in the title. And again, a lot of the stuff is kind of trial and error, but I'm using all of this stuff right now because number one, the address is important, right? Maybe that's the unit number. We'll get rid of that. So the address is important in case someone happens to be searching 3520 South Ocean Boulevard, Palm Beach. And then, so I'm making this into kind of a title by saying the Palm Beach condo living, right? Because her video is about the lifestyle and what it would look like in this. So, but the 3520 South Ocean, and actually I'm going to spell this out, South Ocean Boulevard. So this happens to be like a condo building. So ideally, and again, trial and error, we're going to hope that that address here will also pull people searching that property for different purposes, right? So there's like multiple, it's a high-rise condo, so there's multiple levels, there's multiple condos probably for sale in different areas. So hopefully this will trigger. So if anyone happens to be looking for any unit, even not hers, any unit for sale or rent or something in that property, so this hopefully will pull up this video. Also South Palm Beach condo living will hopefully pull up information as well. So you just want to try to make your title very keyword savvy. So now same thing goes with your description. We want to make sure that we have a lot of keywords in here. So I'm just going to skim through it. So recently updated condos, steps from the ocean, soft clothes, white shaker cabinets and kitchen view, fine 6 granite countertops, gorgeous sea. It's kind of describing the whole thing in both rooms. Updated, there's nothing to do, move right in. Then so I took home see its offer. So the heated pool. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do this, but before I do like the description, so that it's personalized, it's full sentences. So a lot of realtors tend to shorten and abbreviate a lot of words in their MLS listing. So if that's the case, you want to make sure always that everything is spelled out, right? Because again, idea is keywords. So you want to make yourself as searchable as possible. So for different reasons. I mean, as long as you get views on your video, then you can obviously build your brand, right, and share that growth. So what I'm going to do is she has kind of a more personalized note too on her Facebook page when she posted the video. So I'm going to actually add this to the beginning and we're going to see how that looks. Welcome to my fabulous listing in South Palm Beach. Fabulous. We're going to put condo listing here in South Palm Beach. Hope it gives you a taste of what your day-to-day life would be like in this great Florida. We're going to put South Florida condo. And then I'm just going to put her contact information at the bottom. We're going to change that a little bit too. We're going to space this out. So I don't know if you guys have heard it either, but there's been a lot of reports out lately that when you separate sentences, things through paragraphs, it just makes it easier for people to read through, right? So there's a lot of talk about people not necessarily reading for a large amount of text, especially if it's all clumped in one, giant paragraph. So you want to try to separate that information as much as possible. So I am going to break down that middle paragraph here in a second. I'm going to go call me for more information. Okay, so we've got her phone number there. So now time is now. Soft close with shaker, beautiful. Here we go. This is a good separation. There's nothing to do but move right in. Start to enjoy all the amenities that has to offer. Okay, you're just a quick drive away from the O Spa, Bakewood Casino. See, so this is good too. So a lot, we're mentioning different things to do in the area. So O Spa is pretty well known in the area. So again, you never know, but when someone's searching that, your video may come up too. And some of the recommendations like where the casino as well. So the other thing is then, so as you go through, so the first thing is title, then your description, make it sure it's like very high keyword count. And then you're going to select your thumbnail. So what it shows you here on the right is your is what it automatically chooses for you. All right, it's at the beginning scene, which is not very appealing. It doesn't really show you what the video is all about. So she does this cute video here thing with the make time for sunshine. So we're going to use that as the thumbnail. Okay, so that way then that shows a little bit more appealing. You can choose to pick different scenes. So YouTube automatically gives you a couple different scenes, screenshots to choose from. But you could also upload your own thumbnail. So if we had a different picture that we wanted to use, like something with her maybe, and like some of her other thumbnails you'll see, I have her like kind of posed in the beginning, like with some video shot in the background. We could do that as well. But I think this is a little bit more appealing just because it makes someone curious, right? As to like, what is this video about? What are we making sunshine for? And who doesn't want to see beautiful ocean view properties, things like that. So once you create your YouTube channel, so moving on. So playlists. Once you create your channel and you start to get a lot of videos, you want to try to make it as simple as possible for people to maneuver through your YouTube channel, right? So you can create playlists. So like in her situation, for example, once we build up a few more videos, then we'll have some videos. We have a playlist for like tips, then we'll have a playlist for properties, and then we'll have another playlist for, let's say, like real estate, like market information. That way, then it'll help whoever's coming to your YouTube page find videos faster. As of right now, there's only 4. This will be the 4th video on here, so that's not necessary to do at the moment because anytime anyone goes to her YouTube page, they're going to see all the videos that she has. And so that's another reason why you want to create playlists too once you have a lot of videos, because it'll make it easier for people to be able to find what they need, but they'll have access to seeing all of the videos. Otherwise, you know, your YouTube page is just uploaded by date. So you'll have like a whole mass of videos and make it difficult for anyone to find specifically what they're looking for. So YouTube also has age restrictions on some of their videos. So if it's something that's not appropriate for kids, then you want to make sure that you mark that. It's not specifically made for kids, so I'm not gonna say yes, it's made for kids. So right now we're gonna say no, and we're gonna show more. So if you show more, then you can do a paid promotion. So if you wanted to go ahead and promote this right away, you could, and then you would set that up through here. Otherwise, you're gonna do tags. So we're gonna do South Florida condos. And so you're going to do, and actually, South Florida condos, so we're going to put condos for sale. You're going to hit enter after each tag that you're going to put in here. Let's see, condos for sale, ocean view condos. And the tags here don't usually make a huge difference. I mean, it does help you show up in different search criteria, but again, your keywords and your title are going to outdo these tags at any time, but we still want to include that. So Palm Beach County is the county that we live in. Palm Beach County condos for sale. So long one. Palm Beach County condos, and then we're going to do Palm Sea is the name of the condos. So this is a decent amount, but you can put in here up to 500 characters, so you can go crazy with it. So the video language, you always want to make sure that you incorporate that. That way, if there's someone searching specifically for, you know, another language, for example, it's a little bit more important then. But we're going to do that. Caption certification, we don't have the we don't have captions on it, so that's fine. So there's like wording. She doesn't really speak in the video. There's wording that scrolls across the bottom of the video, so we don't need that information. The recording date, you can. It's not hugely important, other than if it's like an old that once you build up. So I take that back. It is important because as you build up your YouTube channel, people will want to know like the age of the video, right? I mean, you could upload a 20-year-old video today. You want to make sure that they know that it is a current video. Or if it's not, if it was recorded 20 years ago, then you want to be able to state that. Okay, so standard YouTube license, that's generic. So let's see what the categories are. So the how-to and styles, again, the number one. searchable. Film, animation, travel agents, game, people, blogs, entertainment, news, politics, education. We're going to keep it under how to and style because it is a lifestyle video showing what your lifestyle will be if you live there. So comments and ratings. So YouTube will automatically filter some of the comments. So we always want to keep that on there. So hold potentially inappropriate comments for review. So they'll send you notification that you have a review, a comment to review. But otherwise, excuse me, I would at least do that. Take some water here. Okay, so now up here, you see kind of like the status, things that you've done. Excuse me, and what you're still waiting on. Okay, so the video is uploading as we're doing all this stuff. So it'll upload first and then it'll process as well. So YouTube will get it ready to post. So you can keep continuing working on all this stuff as it's being uploaded. So if you wanted to add an end screen, so if you had a specific like contact page, let's say that you wanted to do, or like, hey, subscribe for more information, something that you want to just insert at the end of videos without having to like edit it into the video, you can actually do that here. So you can import that the card, and then this would be for something that you could either import from the video, so you could take a screenshot from the video, or you can add one here. It's already incorporated in the video that she's created, so we don't need to do that here. So now I'm gonna introducing checks. Okay, so this is new. Before you publish, we'll check your video for any copyright issues. Okay. There's been a lot of copyright things going on lately, so I'm assuming that's why YouTube has incorporated that. So they're gonna check that, which is fine. Let them do their thing. And then here, so once the video is done, so you have the choice to either list it private. So if you just need a place to house your videos and then you're gonna share the link to particular people, you want to post it, or publish it, excuse me, to private. Same thing if you want just this one would be for you to share the video. So same thing, I guess both private and unlisted work the same way, where it's not like unlisted means that the video is on your YouTube page in the back end, but anyone coming to your page doesn't see that. So you just have to send them the link in order to have them view it. Whereas the private, you have to like select the person that will be allowed to view it. So right now we're obviously going as public. We're not gonna schedule it. So if you wanted to schedule things out, like say like if you have like multiple videos that you're working on and you wanna just upload them all at the same time, you can. You can just schedule it to publish on different days. So you don't like upload 5 videos on the same day. It just kind of spreads out your visibility. And the dates that you're posting. Okay, so before you publish, check, do kids appear in this video? No, they do not. And looking for overall content guidance. We're good. We already know like what we have the video for. We've decided the title and description of what we're working on. So we're gonna go ahead and publish it. So now it's already been published. So it took us long enough to do the description and things that it finished processing and everything. So it's already on her YouTube page. So YouTube is amazing that way. And it gives you like the links immediately so that you could share across your different channels. So we're gonna do this. And this shows you like the different videos that you've done. So we're gonna go back to her page just to make sure that the video is there. And it is. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you upload a YouTube video with some marketing tips there in between. And I will be hopefully posting another tutorial soon. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, you can email me info, info at irisassistant.com. So info at irisassistant.com. I'll see you guys soon.